Hey everyone, I'm Jesse with GreenTree Programs, and I'm here today with my colleague, Sydney McCann. Sydney, thanks for joining.
Yeah, happy to be here.
5+ years, you jumped into the world of support work. How has it been for you? Because you are someone that has created a career path for yourself. Mm-hmm. And you started as support work and now you're program manager. I'd love to know a little bit about what was that like when you were like going to university, going to school, being a young adult, but also like carving out this career path. And, you know, nothing's forever. But that being said, you're still with us.
Yeah.
You're still putting up with us. So
still here.
Tell me a little bit about the early days of what that looked like for you and what it meant.
Yeah, so I started, like I said, in 2020, April 2020, which we know was mid-pandemic.
Yeah.
So I actually had...
Crazy times.
Yeah, crazy times.
Yeah.
I had been applying to any job I could find relevant to my field. I was in my Master's of Social Work at the time.
Yeah.
And obviously nobody was hiring. So I finally found you guys on Castanet.
Yeah.
Which is, I think I'm the only employee who's ever been hired off of Castanet. Yeah, but I found you. I applied.
Who did your interview? Was it me?
No, it was Rochelle.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. The throwback to some history.
Yeah,
okay.
Rochelle, and then I had Raquel and Stephanie as well.
So you had a great team to kind of start with.
Yeah.
I know the program specifically where you started. Mm-hmm. Were you casual, part-time, full-time? How did you start? Because I think I remember you doing weekends. We had no one for weekends.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll do weekends. And it was like a perfect fit.
Yeah, so it was perfect. So like I said, I was looking for a place that I could work and still go to school.
Yeah.
And then GreenTree came up, and at the time it was the 48-hour shifts.
Yeah.
So what I would do is I'd go to school during the week, and then I had my 48-hour shifts on the weekends. And I loved them at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had the 2 kids in the house, right?
Yeah.
So I would work downstairs with one kiddo, and then we would switch, and I'd work upstairs with the other kiddo for 24 hours.
And how long did you do that for?
Yeah, so I was doing that probably for about a year.
Yeah.
And then there was a position that opened up in our Penticton home.
Yeah.
So I happened to be moving to Soyuz at the time, so then I switched to Penticton.
I totally forgot you moved down
Yes,
there. Yeah.
I moved to Soyuz. I worked in Penticton for a while, continued the 48s.
Yeah, yeah.
I loved them. I loved my 48s. Not for everybody, definitely not for everybody, but I enjoyed them.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with support work.
Yeah.
And it was very fun because I got to transition from that Kelowna home to the Penticton home.
Yeah.
And I don't think the kids could have been more different. It was a completely different experience.
And then you jumped into supervisor work.
Yeah. So at the time, I was still in Penticton and going to school, and I adamantly did not want the job. I didn't want to be a supervisor. But the
truth matters.
The truth matters.
Yeah.
But our district manager at the time was really on it and really wanting me to even just apply and see how it went. And, a little bit of flattery gets you somewhere.
They saw your skill, and I mean, it's led you to where you are now. So thank goodness.
Yeah, I'm so grateful that he did that. I'm very grateful.
Awesome.
So I ended up applying, moved up to supervisor in the house. Mm-hmm. And at that time, the house went through a ginormous change. We had our current kiddo leave, and then we had a new kiddo come in. And this presented a lot of different challenges to what I had been
Transitions
faced with
can be
before.
so tricky, for sure.
Yes.
So many opinions, so many emotions, so much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this move made me respect management a lot more. I realized what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I learned that I spoke about recently, the idea of like finding kids joy and how to bring it.
Yeah.
You can do that with staff too.
Yeah,
having that position where you have some more say in what's going on and being able to figure out what you can do to make the house run smoother, but also just happier. And I mean, that's what I've learned at GreenTree is just you're in somebody's home, you're in that child's home, and that needs to be a happy home. Yeah. And the only way to have that is for the support workers to be happy, and that's on management to make that happen.
Look at you. You learned so much through this. This is great. So
much. I have learned endless amounts of information.
We're all committed to the same goal of just like running this happy home where we're a guest in Person Serves Home. And it's so important that we acknowledge that like we influence what that looks like. Yeah. We shape it. And, delivering quality care is one thing, but making sure staff are happy. Mm-hmm. That doesn't always happen. Happy can look like so many different things. So you're carving out your career path from support work to supervisor. Maybe you have no idea at some point you're going to become a program manager. Tell me a little bit more. So you're, how long were you approximately a supervisor for?
So I was a supervisor only for, I would say, 8 to 9 months.
Yeah.
At the time, we didn't actually have a program manager in the house, so I had already started to build those program management skills.
Nice.
And that's when I moved up to program manager, and honestly loved the transition, amazing transition. And it just gave you that next level to continue advocating.
And did you find there was a big difference as far as like mindset and, you know, responsibilities are there, but then there's a sense of like, oh, those are my responsibilities. So what was that like transitioning from supervisor to then manager?
That feeling of responsibility, that's the big one.
Yeah.
Is it goes
Does it weigh heavy?
It weighs heavy, for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, you have the responsibility of those kiddos'
Yeah.
lives with you, and also just a happy work environment,
Yeah.
and creating that non-toxic workplace.
Yeah.
So when I moved from supervisor, you're still within the team. You're still kind of relying on the manager, on operational management to kind of make the decisions, make things happen. And then
Yeah.
once you move up to program manager, I found that all of a sudden it was my house, my house to run, my house to keep tidy and happy and good.
And over the course of that journey, I can remember that it wasn't just like a linear path. There was a lot of stuff going on. There's your personal life, personal goals, in the sense like you were a university student. You were on that education path, but also balancing this workload. And then there was travel plans, and there was all kinds of stuff that was combined, like real life stuff. And, you know, over the course of that time, did you, when you first started, were you like, I'm going to be a program manager? Or did it kind of fall into place? Or was it like a natural fit? How did that come about?
So GreenTree was meant to be my summer job.
See, there you go.
It was meant to be 2 months long.
Yeah.
In between my first and my second year of my undergrad. By the time the summer came around and was ending, there was no way I was leaving.
Oh, that's awesome.
I found my job. I was loving it so much. With this, you grow attached to the kids so quickly.
So you've gone through this growth trajectory, this career path of support worker, supervisor, manager, and now you're in this leadership role. Tell me about what that means for you, because you're supporting the support staff and supervisors and sometimes other programs. So what is that's you have to put on a different lens every single time you're talking to a different set of people. So tell me about some of those emotions and what that looks like.
Yeah, I think that key element of I always listen first.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a manager and you're not listening first,
Yeah.
that's probably not the best style to go about it.
Yeah, just telling and dictating versus taking the time to...
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think the key there is that you become part of the team. So while I work at different houses, my goal when I enter is to just be passive and just sit and listen and observe and feel like I'm actually part of the team, because no one's going to listen to you or have respect for you if they feel that you're coming in with no knowledge, nothing to help. You're assuming things, or you're not learning from the direct situation that's happening.
Yeah.
So just being able to feel like I'm part of the team and connect with people on a personal level, talk to them about their personal lives. What's going on? How'd your day go? Oh, you really liked this new food you got down the street. I'm going to go try that. And connecting with them personally makes you feel like you're in the team. And once you're in the team, then I'm better able to actually give advice and help within the context.
We need to clone you. If we could do that, that would be perfect. Hey, what I'm hearing is so many good foundation blocks have been laid. Like your foundation is everything. And over the course of time, you've been able to establish these skills and continually build off them. You've done a phenomenal job. It's so awesome that when someone becomes a program manager, that continual commitment to pushing the bar to best practice. We've never reached the pinnacle of care or the pinnacle of what we do. It's how can we make this better?
Yeah.
Without adding stress to a program, adding stress to our teams, but looking for those subtle efficiencies, less paperwork and more time, connecting with the people that we're serving, whether it be the team, whether it be person served, or our community. It's just, it's been great. Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Until next time.
Until next time.